fight the demons inside. So where are the ones who made us laugh?
Hey guys, it's thatsrightbru here, just bringing you another commentary. So yeah, I just decided to start off with the worst part possible, points, but very devastating. My health is very low at the moment, but yeah, I do manage to whip it out and hit up almost 2 million. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, not so sure how many are out there, but I'm pretty sure that's one of the highest. So I have a couple of awesome things to talk to you about today, and you probably saw the title and I'm like, what? But really the first thing, yeah, it's probability, and I'm not talking, normal mathematic probability, because that's boring. What I'm talking to you about is just a thought that I had. I was driving home the other day, and well, it occurred to me that if you started to record the life events of every person on the world, you could actually figure out the probability of the things to come and the past. For example, if I was to drive home at, let's say 5 o'clock every day, that might be because I'm like friggin' awesome at my job, or it could be awesome because my boss likes to put me in there. Anyway, that's all probability. It pretty much just means, what's the probability that my boss is going to put me there? What's the probability that, I can actually work those hours? There's heaps. So yeah, so all it's leading up to is the probability that I'm most likely to drive home at 5 o'clock. And you might ask, well, yeah, that's cool. You're giving me a probability, but why is this the future telling stuff? Well, if you actually put enough of the probability to get, you can predict when I'm going to get home, if it's going to be a hot dinner or a cold dinner, and any other details of my actual life, or anybody else's life. After a while, if you get to the point where your predictions are reliable, you've been doing them for a couple of thousand years, you can actually go back in time and predict what happened to cause the current events. So for example, if I said a marble on a hill is going to roll down a hill, that's cause and effect. So, example, if I see a marble that's rolling, I can say, oh, that marble was placed on a hill. But in saying that, there is actually 100,000 trillion different ways that marble could have rolled. Now, the cool thing is, we actually know why that marble rolled down the hill because we've done it a million times. So we know it was placed on a hill. Next thing is marketing. Now, I'm finding that companies are really marketing stuff in ways that they can only survive. And they're not doing too much more than they need to, which is just a really bad effort, guys. I mean, come on. They're just trying to keep ahead of the competition. They're not even trying to satisfy you guys. Like, it's kind of what Intel's doing at the moment. They're just kind of sitting there on top with their awesome speeds and, pretty good efficiency now that they haven't even focused on speed for like the last 2 years. It's just because AMD isn't driving them. They're not bringing anything to the party. And so I'm waiting for the AMD to come up, challenge them a little bit. So Intel really pushes themselves and then gets up to date, hits us with an awesome chip and just really pleases all the customers. I reckon if a customer really pushed, became innovative and just really pumped for that quality, you'd find that all the other companies would kind of crumble in comparison because they're not bringing anything. So anyway, example, carbon fiber is one of the lightest materials in the world. Now let's say you could create a cool carbon fiber dashboard, and whenever you have a crash and your face hits the dash, it would just crumble and your face would just be a nice big cushion in your dashboard, and then that way you'd still have all the structural integrity. You'd still have all the safety features, lightweight, it saves you fuel, makes your car more powerful, nice and soft for your face whenever you have a crash. There's endless ideas out there which could be being developed, taking advantage of, providing us with better stuff. The companies make lots of money off of it. Let's just say 2 big companies collaborate together, a car company and a fuel company, to produce the first commercial hydrogen-oxygen car. How cool would that be? So let's just say the fuel company would have all of the hydrogen and the car company would have the role of, building the car to do it all. And you could just grab all the hydrogen from chemical reactions with the sun, like all the car companies' customers would just go straight to the fuel company. It's a big opportunity for both teams, but unfortunately nobody thinks that way. The last thing I wanted to talk to you about is the good and the bad. There's three things. There's the good, the bad, and the ugly. No, kidding. There's the good, the bad, and just the in-between. The regular old days. Now, where I'm coming into this is that, in my opinion, the good things makes the regular stuff good, the bad things make the regular stuff bad. In a way, it comes in a group. Meaning, when you have a bad day, a really shitty day, you come over and a couple of days will be bad after that. So it just brings all of that, just regular ordinary days, down to that level. Whereas when you have a really good day, you tend to feel really, really, really good for at least a couple of days. But a lot of people say that there's like a roller coaster in good and bad. You go up and down, up and down. But, you know, I don't believe that. I think that life does kick you up and pull you down, but you have the control in how quickly you want to ascend or even descend. So you have a good day, you rock some optimism, you're going to stay up there for a long time. You have a bad day, you're going to rock some pessimism, you know, you're going to stay down for longer. So my kind of thing is, you have to have a perspective on life. You have to realize that your only view of what has happened may be altering even other stuff. So just take a step back, think about it, be like, if I was somebody else looking on this, would this be a bad thing? Yeah? No? Decide like that. Yeah, so just keep in mind that the optimist says the glass is half full. The pessimist, they say the glass is half empty. And I mean, myself being a realist, I say, why don't we fill up the glass? This commentary unfortunately is coming to an end. I'm almost getting 2 mil just now, and you know, there's a couple of weird bugs happening, like some physics things, some gravity be going sideways like you're drunk. Oh, I'm guessing they'll sort that up in an update. I'm looking forward to the map packs in this. Hopefully they have a bunch of map packs, because this is a really fun game. Yeah, I'd recommend it to anybody who's out there, and for those haters who say you can't play it offline, you certainly can. Anyway, so I sneakily cut out a couple of crashes in this, so I'm going to put them in the end here. Not all of them, just the kinda interesting ones, because there was a lot to edit. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. Like, subscribe, sub, everything. And this is Brew, bringing you a fun commentary once again. Alright guys, have a lovely day.
Subjected to losing.